Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and the Houston Astros have finally ended the GM search and hired a general manager, and his name is Dana Brown. I'm excited that the Astros have finally hired a GM. Getting close to spring training. We are, what, 2 weeks away from spring training? Or we are about exactly a month away for the first game, but then the players report in a couple weeks. So I thought this was a move that the Astros needed to make. I think this Dana Brown was a guy that the Astros were very interested in. Has a high background. Spent the last 3 years as an executive with the Braves. Was an assistant GM, I believe, with the Washington Nationals. He's done some good things there. Yeah, I mean, I like this move for the Astros. I think that there was a couple of reasons, obviously, why the Astros moved on with James Click. I think we'll probably not know some of those reasons for a while now. I think there was probably more than than things that were said. Just I think that maybe that the Astros might have wanted to bring him back on only a 1 year deal, or Jim Crane might have wanted to just find the right guy for their ball team. And if Jim Crane believes that Dana Brown is the guy that should be our general manager, I think we should be trusting Jim Crane. I mean, he's our owner. He knows what to do with this baseball team, and I mean, I like it. I think that he's done great with young guys. He brought in with the Braves. He brought in a couple of their young players that they have that are playing great baseball right now with the Braves. Michael Harris, who won Rookie of the Year, and then another player in Strider who was a candidate for Rookie of the Year. So the Braves had two players that were in the Rookie of the Year candidates. One won it. One was like third or second, and he drafted those guys. So I like him bringing him in because I know the Astros are a team who, yes, they drafting guys is not really big for us right now, but it could be a thing that will start to be a thing where we need to draft good players once some of our guys do retire, like Altuve and Bregman. Once they're gone, our team will become a young team once Altuve and Bregman are gone, which that won't be for years, but once it does happen, I think Dana Brown can be a great guy for once Altuve and Bregman are gone, which won't be for years to come. But I mean, this guy is really good at drafting with young guys and bringing guys in with the draft. So I'm excited to see the Astros have a first round pick this year. Excited to see what he does with that. We have a lot of young players coming up in the future. I mean, Will Wagner, I really like him. I think he's going to be a stud for the Astros. There's a couple other players in the Astros farm system that I really like, and I like this move for the Houston Astros. And another part of me, I mean, I'm just glad they got a GM. I mean, Jim Crane, he did decent in the process of sort of, he was basically sort of our GM for the last couple months. He was doing everything in free agency for us, and he was making all those moves. But I just it's not someone I want to see. I want an actual GM for the Houston Astros. I know we did some decent stuff, but at the same time, I think we could have done better. I mean, I love bringing in Jose Abreu. I think he's going to be very good for this Houston Astros team this year. I liked re-signing Monterio, and I liked re-signing Brantley, but that's all we did. And I think we could have maybe made one more move, and maybe we still have the chance to do it. I wanted to bring in, like one more reliever. Maybe now that Dana Brown's our GM, maybe he does that. I don't know. I was just thinking like a lefty reliever because we do not have a lot of lefty relievers. So we'll figure out what the Astros do going into the rest of this. I mean, we got a couple more weeks. Maybe they pull a little small trade. There's been a bunch of small trades going on in the MLB before these players report to this to spring training. We've been seeing like some role players or some decent players that don't not big impact players but are decent players get traded. We've seen at least one trade in the last days. There were some trades between the Royals, some players getting traded away from Kansas City. It was like Michael A. Taylor or something, and then there was someone else. And then there was two pitchers that were traded away from the Athletics today, Cole Irvin and someone else, to Baltimore. So we've been seeing small trades happen. Maybe the Astros get involved in one. I don't know, but I'm saying the Astros maybe want to finish this off before we go to spring training and start it on the 16th. Maybe we finish this all season strong. I don't know. I'm not saying a huge splash trade, but who knows? Let's see what you got, Dana Brown. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on the Houston Astros hiring their GM and Dana Brown. And I'm excited for it. Just glad we have a GM now. And peace out. Go Stros.